Hey, how you doing? Ryan here from Interactive Garage. Hope you're all having a fantastic summer so far. We're out traveling in our RV, but wanted to make sure that we got this new product announcement out to you ASAP because there's a lot of great products from our current vendors, all that are listed out in this new product announcement. A few that I'm going to go over real quickly and then jump into a couple admin upgrades that we did. So first, let's talk about Road Armor. Last quarter, we did launch out their new or their truck rack and their overland rack on all the vehicles. Did some updates on those as well as again over 900 new SKUs from them: front bumpers, rear bumpers, cab protectors, fender flares on some vehicles, rocker armor on some of the Jeeps and Broncos, but a ton of new products from Road Armor. And I'm going to show you how you're going to only have to enable them in their products once. That's part of the new upgrade. And then you won't have to do it again. So you won't have to see that little note at the bottom that says, make sure to enable, go into your admin and enable that manufacturer. Kurt came out with a new bed rack. It's actually getting announced this month to everybody. So we were super happy to be one of the first to get their files of it so then we can turn those files into images and put them on our vehicles. So you are licensees of Interactive Garage have first access to them. So new overland rack from Kurt. DZ, we put a few of their new platform racks, Q1 on some vehicles, and now everything is updated to every vehicle, or I should say every truck that you can see their bed rack on. And then to finish it off, Trail FX has a new running board that they just announced. It's a A6 running board, and I believe there's about 16 applications of that and 10 applications of their new Overland running board. So some great products from our current manufacturers. Those, in addition to others that you'll see the logo on this new product announcement that have other products on there. So let's jump right over to something that I know we spent a lot of time on and pretty proud about. So we're into an admin here. Pricing. Okay, so we killed COPS pricing for many reasons. Um, it was very hard to maintain what a competitive online price would be. MAP is just not available from every manufacturer. Either they don't have it, or some manufacturers have it on some products and not others. So the whole COP thing that we came up with just didn't work out. I mean, we were spending more time on trying to find product pricing on the retailers online, and unfortunately, I know a lot of you liked it. A lot of you had that enabled, but unfortunately, we had to go to this new pricing, which is just MSRP or list. Some manufacturers call it one, some manufacturers call it the other. But so we went to a list MSRP. So in your bulk pricing area, you can select what you want it to be at. So this is a percentage above or below MSRP. I'm sorry, let me start over here. So if you hit this reset pricing, this will put everything in your interactive garage at MSRP or list. And then you can come over here and say, I want to display everything that I have at, say a 10% below MSRP. So this will set everything, every manufacturer that you have at 10% below MSRP. Now, the other thing you can do, because this is bulk, this is across the entire board. So you also see this one. I picked him, one of our licensees. It is a dual. It's a Keystone and a full program vendor. So when I go into manufacturers and products here, give this a second to load. You are going to see a combination. I'm going to open this up. So any of the Keystone pricing that comes over, so of all of our Keystone customers, if we receive the pricing file from Keystone, that will automatically trump any of the pricing done unless you come in here and manage it. But let's just pick on a manufacturer here that I know they don't have enabled. So Milestar. So I'm going to manage the manufacturer first. So in addition to the pricing side, what we also did is you can now always have this manufacturer enabled for all new products that we introduce. And when you select this, you're never going to have to select it again for Milestar, okay, or any other manufacturer you do this for. And then we ask you what you want the pricing to be at. So let's just say we're going to set this at MSRP and list and hit save changes. So now any new product from Milestar that we put on Interactive Garage will be enabled. You're never going to have to enable them again. Also, this quick section will say, okay, well, now I want if I want them from the future, I might as well have it now. So I hit save changes after I hit enable. So now all 129 SKUs from Milestar are enabled on your Interactive Garage. And then of the 129, you want to set what they're at. So list or MSRP. So now everything from Milestar is set at list price, enabled, and future enabled. I'm going to go over one more item. So manage products. So let's say there's a particular SKU or list of SKUs from Milestar that you don't want at list or MSRP. You can actually come in here and do custom pricing for this particular product. So let's say you know that you can, whether that's above or below whatever the MSRP and list is. So if it's 10% below here, let's say you still want to get 325 for this tire. And so you can custom price each individual product with inside your admin. So now I'm going to go back to your manufacturer listing and kind of again just give you one more overview of what you're going to see on this page so it's 100% clear to you what we're doing. So you to make sure that everything is enabled, if it's a Keystone product, you don't need to do that. You can see it's already auto-enable new products. If it's a Keystone product and we get the pricing file, it'll automatically do that. The only time that that might not be available is let's say ARE. So Keystone doesn't carry every ARE product. There's select products from ARE. So if you want everything from ARE to always be enabled, you come in here and you say enabled. What do you want the pricing at, list or MSRP? You hit save changes. You come over here. I want all new products enabled, or all current products, I should say, and you hit save changes. So yes, a little bit of time now to go into your admin, go through all the manufacturers, enable the ones that you want to always show up in the future. A lot of you will need to go in there and just enable current products just because you probably haven't been in there in a long time or a little time, just especially with all the new products that we just added. So you're going to want to go in there and spend a little time in the admin. Once you do that, since we've done this for the vehicles now, so now on the vehicle screen, if you haven't gone in and seen this, we did the same thing. So future vehicles, so anytime a Ford, Cadillac, GMC, etc., any one of these that are checked, like let's say when we add the new Ford Mustang, which we're working on, when this Ford is checked and this, you will always get any Ford vehicle that we add without having to come back in here and enable it. So now from the manufacturers that we have on the vehicle side, as well as the manufacturers we have on the aftermarket side, anything that we add to the program, if you have that auto enabled for future vehicles, future products from manufacturers or future manufacturers, you'll never have to go into your admin again unless you want to adjust some pricing or if we add a new manufacturer. So any new manufacturers that we add, whether that's a new vehicle manufacturer or a new aftermarket or OEM manufacturer. So hopefully this upgrade is something that you'll look at. You'll spend some time into your admin and configure it how you want it, and then you won't have to touch it again, or you'll just have to do some fine tuning onto it. So, love to have any comments from you, Ryan at Interactive Garage, or if you have any other suggestions or anything that you need from us. Again, Ryan at interactivegarage.com or my email and phone number is in my signature tag. So call anytime. We'd love to hear from you. So thanks. Have a great rest of your summer, and we're going to keep plugging away on new products, new vendors, and new vehicles. Have a good one.